All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm back to finally do some more of the review of the Amazon Luna gaming service. I've been working on a few things the last couple weeks, so I wasn't able to continue this and just till now. You'll also notice I've changed a few things with lighting setup, and I'm actually going to remember not to leave my face in the middle of the screen this week since I kind of made that mistake last week. So hopefully this week will go a little bit cleaner than last time. As I said before, I'm just starting to get into the whole streaming thing, so I'll make some mistakes as we go along. So, the game we're going to be playing is Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night, basically a spiritual successor of the Castlevania series, which Konami has dropped. Basically just putting it in their pachinko machines and whatnot. So, let's get back into it. Hopefully, unlike last time, we won't have as many network issues, but I did try it before starting the stream, and it played fine, but we're going to see if there's any lag like there was before. Now, some of that could be attributed to me to streaming and playing at the same time. We'll see. I should have plenty enough service to do both, but it is entirely possible that that could be what's causing part of the issue. Alright, let's see. Jump, jump. Seems to be fine in the save room, so we'll see what it's like when we actually have other creatures on the screen. Like, I'm feeling a little bit of a delay and I am getting the network error. So we'll see. This may just not be something we can do. I might just have to do some pre-recorded streams for this, unfortunately. Yep. Huh. So I'm not entirely sure. Like, I can't blame this necessarily on the service, but this is something to be aware of for anybody who might be interested in getting this service for streaming, that you might run into issues even if you think you have good enough internet. Hey, new shard. So that's a little disappointing. Overall, the game plays outside of streaming. It does play pretty well from what I've noticed, but again, it depends on what your goal of this service is. If it's just to simply enjoy and play the games, I can say it does a lot better whenever I'm not actually trying to stream it. But there is a lot of lag just trying to do this. Has anyone else had any experience with the Luna service? And if you have you ran into any kind of issues? Unfortunately, since I haven't played this since that night, I don't entirely remember where exactly I was going. So for the moment, I'm just kind of go forward where I know the story does progress, but whether or not this is the place I need to go right now, I don't know. So while the lag is still there slightly, it's not nearly as bad as it was last, well, I guess like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago when I first did this. So it is playable at this point, but it's a little sad that there's still that little bit of lag, but that, at this point, I can attribute that to the service, so. The ominous moon. Oops. So anyone who may have watched the last stream, or saw what you could have last stream, you will notice my shard attacks are doing a little more because after the stream I did test for about an hour just to see how the network was going to hold up, but so I did collect some more shards and decided to go ahead and save since I did put in the grinding for that, but I didn't progress any further map progress or anything like that. Yeah, this is where we'd let off before. Yeah, that's boss room. Don't want to do that yet. Hopefully there's a save point right over here. So yeah, now that it seems to be a little more stable, it is running pretty well. Mostly responsive.
I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
Me? I am your executioner.
So I guess he's a lot of fun to play as well. I haven't played fully through his story. I'm trying to do moves I don't have yet. Shoot. Shoot, man. I did get a few potions, that's good. Man, I'm really just not doing good with this on the PC versus the Switch. This is why we have save points. Double check my equipment, make sure I didn't have... Nope. I don't know if I'd put on everything that was maximizing luck. Looks like that could go up. Save ring takes attack down. I wish I could blame that loss on the lag, but that was just bad luck on my part. I think I'm relying a little too much on the shards at this point. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, there we go.
Cease this at once, Zangetsu!
Here we go.
How many times do I have to tell you? Our enemies are the demons and those in league with them.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen, the shardbinders the gun. All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Really? You forget how many of our friends perished for similarly misplacing their faith.
And do I look as weak? Look closer.
I was bored with her anyway.
Do your job, Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If you value your life, then stay out of my sight. You can hold me to my word, Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
I believe this is the first time we'd actually met him in this playthrough. If I recall correctly, that is actually the voice actor who did Snake from the Metal Gear series. I never personally played it. I know I have a few friends that are big fans of it, but I recognize the voice.
I've been through worse. I want you to know that I trust you, Miriam, and nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust. Well, you have my thanks. It's nice to know that I have someone on my side. Zangetsu is a demon hunter from a land far to the east, in the tumult of a decade ago, perhaps even longer. Demons robbed him of everything precious to him, and he's despised everything to do with them since. His strength, however, is second to none. I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but he was a handful regardless. Maybe it was a lack of conviction that dulled his blade. Well, I'll be off then. I mustn't leave Anne alone for too long.
Alright, we'll go back to the save, just so we don't have to go through that fight again. Not yet. Definitely appreciate the HP max.
Oi, wait a minute. Are you human?
What does it look like?
I'm not sure. Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Yes, but these are all the rage in Paris.
Oh, Paris. Wow, I've never been to Spain. The name's Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin.
I'm Miriam. Benjamin, you shouldn't be here.
I'm I know. But I'm so scared I can't even stand up. Damn. I just want to go home.
Do I have any items that could help get him home?
So, this is going to be one of these ongoing quests where he keeps getting lost, and you have to have waystones on you to give to him. So,
This will help me escape.
Yes. Picture your house, and don't let go of that thought.
All right, I'll try it.
I think it worked.
let's see. Nothing in these walls. It's another one of those special abilities that you can get by using certain weapons. I believe this was one of them. I think it was more your great swords. Oh no, your katanas. Let's see, do I have any of the moves for this yet? There we go. Now I have it. At least I have that technique now in my listing. So how this will work, if I didn't explain it before, when you acquire new techniques, they'll come up in this listing. And the more often you use it against an actual opponent, you can't just stay and just do it like against nothing. The mastery bar will go up and it will become more effective as it gets stronger. So the 11th hour, let me find an enemy that it'll work on. Actually, I go up and around. We basically saw Zangetsu do it in the battle against him, where basically it will deflect the attack if I can get it to time it right. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Dang. Nope, gotta get out of there. Truth be told, I never really did this technique that often. If it lasted a little longer, it'd probably be a little better, but I'm not really a huge fan of it because it doesn't last longer. So I could use this new sword I got. Always been a fan of more of the quick attacks rather than the strong attacks. That's why I don't use many of the overheaded great swords or anything like that. Ooh, did I get what I think I got? This is not that strong, but man, I like this one. This goes along with that whole speed sword thing that I like. Okay, so any of the whips would be like a Street Fighter move. Let's see if I have any of those. I don't think it said that. Yeah, not that one. I'll use this one for now. I actually played a good chunk of the game with this sword and swords of its upgrade path. just because I like how fast it is. Let's check that wall. And if you've forgotten since last time we played, you should really try to, when you find a new enemy, go into the area and attack it quite a few times and kill it, see if you can get its shard to unlock. Because I believe every enemy in the game, except like 1 or 2, has shards you can unlock. Alright, so this is so you can have different weapon loadouts. It is very useful, especially when you have like 2 sets of shards or equipment that you want to switch between. You could just basically set different loadouts. I might play around with this a little bit later. I don't really want to do anything with it yet. Dang. But as you could see, there's going to be quite a few that you can unlock. There's just 2 unlocked currently, but it is very useful. What's fun about these rooms is they remind me a lot of the CD loading rooms from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We don't really need those these days, because we don't use discs anymore. Oh, just as quick as we got one, we have a second now. So let's see. Look at the map. Looks like this, if you take this, will take you straight back down to earlier location. I do not want to do that yet. Let's see what's the other direction. One of the things that's preventing us from going to the right side of the castle right now is we need a shard that will allow us to push large stones. Ah, dang it. I have to get to a save point to get rid of this curse effect, because it is not good. It's right below me. Let's see what's here first. Yeah. Going to be very chickenly and just run the heck away. Shoot. Oops. I do believe I'm going to stay around this area a little bit to try to grind for these shards. So I apologize in advance, but I am going to do that. Unfortunately, the completionist nature will come out while playing this game. Man, I'm having bad luck getting cursed by this thing. There we go. Ah, so this will increase. This is one of those shards that increases your mastery of certain skills, such as a weapon. Well, let's actually see what shards we got equipped. Nothing there. This is one that we got from one of those big knights. Currently had the sword expertise on, but that makes sense since I am actually using it. Currently the rank is 4 and the grade is 9. Man, I can't remember. I think the rank, if I recall correctly, I think I was trying to remember this last time. The rank you get by doing alchemy, which you'll turn in certain items back in the town, basically, and it'll increase your rank all the way up to 9. The grade is how it will increase the more shards you collect, and that'll make them essentially just better. So, I do not have a familiar yet, so I got everything loaded out about as good as I can. Yeah, I thought that may work better, but not really. Alright, we'll just go ahead and move on. I'll come back here and grind a little bit later. I'm starting to notice a little bit of the lag again. So was there something down there I missed? No, just a different way up here. So cute if it wasn't so deadly. So these are the books that tell you more about the story. Oops.
A demon!
Wait! I'm a good killer, Barber!
Butchers and cutthroats all say as much.
I'm not a cutthroat. I've never cut anyone. Well, I have, but it's these scissors. They've cursed me to become a demon.
Then why not cast them aside?
Cast them aside? If I could take them off, I wouldn't be cursed. Duh. The name's Todd. And the only way my curse will be lifted is if I barber my way through 666 different hairstyles.
Well, why not just make the hairstyles up then?
there's a penalty for sloppy lopping. If I don't give my patrons good haircuts, the scissors kill them dead.
You have the worst curse ever.
Yes, quite literally, yes. Please, can you help me find information about hairstyles? I'll cut you for free.
That is not an enticing offer.
No, not cut you. Cut it. Wait, what are you even worried about? You look like you could rip me into 100 pieces.
I really could. All right, you have a deal.
So, miss, shall I take a little off the top?
So this is where you get to customize Miriam. It doesn't look nearly as exciting
A shame.
when you can't see her face. I'll take the mask off. Just take everything off real quick.
So, miss, shall I take a little off the top?
So throughout the game, you'll be able to find more hairstyle booklets, basically, that will give you more stuff to customize Miriam. Kind of like her normal hair compared to that. But we'll go with this. And you can customize the look however you want. So this is the tips down here. I really don't like that hairstyle. We'll go here. So saturation will make it stand out a lot more. So if you wanted to have it like green or something like that, you increase the saturation. And this is like your subtle adjustments. What do I want to do with her this game around? And you can change the color, clothing. Kind of want to switch that around. As much as I like the idea of customizing games like this, I really don't like spending too much time on this, so... I think I'm actually okay with these. That's interesting. I don't know if I actually played around with the eyes on the other one. So there we go. So, like I said, you can do a little bit more playing. Obviously, people with a little more fashion sense than me could play around with this and come up with some really neat combinations. But you will be able to find a lot more hairstyles throughout the game. I'm trying to remember if I did the whole 666 hairstyles. I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know if I did that on the Switch. I thought I had done everything on there, but now that I think about it, I don't know if I did that. I found everything, but I don't know if there was a 666 that I did.
The look suits you fine.
So there we go. There is a very green and bluish Miriam. Let's see what's over here. Another teleporter. Better watch out, I'm about to die if I'm not careful. You know, if I play smart, I should go ahead and just go through the teleporter and save. Ah. Oh, this lag is annoying. Now I am about this week about to upgrade all of my networking equipment in my house, so we'll see if there's any chance that any of that may have an impact on what's going on here. I haven't had any issues otherwise, but maybe there's something wrong with my current networking equipment. That's quite a number of years old, so we'll see if my new setup will help with any of that. So since I didn't show this on the screen last time because I did it afterwards, I'll go ahead and show you what some alchemy looks like.
So, what'll it be?
So you can go through and craft new equipment, which I probably should make some potions if I had some melting bones. And you can go through them by type. So here's like your one-use items. These are things that are used for making other, like they're ingredients for other recipes. These will have all of your weapons and how many that you've already made in stock. Like, let's see, can I make a lance yet? I could make a lance. Thorn whip. I think a thorn whip I had a ability that I can unlock with this. Let's go ahead and do it.
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
And then a lot of these things down here will require those 8-bit coins, which are kind of rare early on, but you will find them pretty plentifully once you get to a certain part in the game. Let's just go ahead and make those two.
I'll go with this.
And especially when you get into the game and you're making a lot of alchemy, you're going to get tired of hearing the same phrase whenever you do this, so...
There,
It does get old.
I'll go with this.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
ooh, I like it.
So you can see any of the things that are in gray you can't make yet, and they'll show you on the right side what you'll need to be able to make that item. Let's see, do I want to make any of this yet? I do use a lot of magic or shard ability, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Instead of getting the higher defense, I'll focus on intelligence and mind.
I'll go with this.
That is what I really want to get because of that luck increase. Oh. And then there's some shards to increase your expertise in some of those skills. I don't want to give up the only claymore or the only claymore and dull blade that I have, but I will make those later. I need a ruby for that. So that's going to be how you're going to craft new equipment. Preparing, this is going to be how you make food. There is a quest for making food. So at some point, you'll see me probably go through and make a lot of food. Then more of you can enhance your existing shards. This is where you'll increase the ranks. See if any of these I really want to increase right now. Nope, I won't do any of these right now. Although I can go ahead and do this. I have this. And you'll see how the rank went from 1 to 2. So that's basically how it'll work. I think it's like every 3 levels. So once I get to 4th rank, it'll require different ingredients to increase the rank. So about every 3 level, you'll get 3 levels out of the listed ingredients until you get up to 4, 7. I believe 10 might be different, but I can't recall off the top of my head. And then if you have any excess stuff that you don't want, you can break them down for their raw components.
Johannes, how was it you figured out a way to stop the crystal from corrupting me?
I hate to say it, but I borrowed a bit from Alfred's research. He was studying ways to slow down objects. My attempts only worked when I placed Enochian script equivalent to what he chose in the same circular pattern.
I think I understand. Sort of.
Do you now?
I understand that you're far smarter than me.
And a poor teacher, apparently.
So this is the woman that will want food.
I'd rather keel over and die than spend another moment in a living hell like this one. Oh, don't say that. Never you mind me, young lady. What's your name? I'm Susie. Miriam. Is there anything I can do to help? Well, I do enjoy a good meal, but I can't remember the names of the dishes I like. I'll help you figure it out. I promise. I suppose I'll stick around and
So
wait a little while longer.
So above her head, it's telling us that she wants rice balls. I do not know if I have any of those. I do not have any food, so I've not made anything yet. So you'll see the little symbols above her head, and then you just basically have to find the item that's related to. Some of them, like rice balls, it's easy, but some of the later ones will be a little harder to try to figure out what she's exactly wanting.
Oh, hello, miss. Oh, you're looking fit as ever. I found a carriage that will take me across the courtyard bridge, but a stone statue is blocking the way. What a coincidence! A message arrow just arrived from Zangetsu. In the Temple of Rainbow Glass, seek the demon carrying a stone statue in tribute. Perhaps that demon's shard is just the power you need. Does Zangetsu have Herculean strength? How did he manage to cross the bridge? He drew a little sketch here at the bottom of a burly man leaping a great chasm. Oh, come on. Is there anything else you need? What are you looking to buy?
So if I have money, but I really don't feel like doing the food quest right now, but I would say in most cases you should do the food quest sooner than later, because as you saw, you may have seen, the reward for giving her the rice balls is actually giving you a thorn whip, which I believe I just made. So if you do some of these quests for people, you may actually get equipment and save yourself the need from having to craft them. So So I won't do any of that now.
Thank you. I'll be here if you need me.
I do believe I'm going to fulfill one of these side quests here.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life. Where are the others? Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me. If it's within my power. Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours? Miriam. Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
She's not angry at all.
All right. I'll do it. Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
Alright, so she wants me to kill mourners. I believe those are things on the boat. Yeah. Actually, they're also in the entrance. I believe there's one over here I can kill. This guy will plant stuff for me. Let's go and get him planting something.
I'm glad me fields are rid of those monsters, but they're in a terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow? Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out.
Good. I'll be waiting in the fields.
Can you plant this?
Sure, I'll get to work.
I have to wonder how long these buildings are just gonna burn.
What a bloodbath. We were slaughtered. But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting. Oh, it was more luck than skill. Oh, humble too. My name is Abigail. What's yours? Miriam. Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial. Of course. But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie like you should have no trouble finding such things. Can I count on you? I'll see that you're rewarded. I'd be happy to do it. Thank you. Then, let me show you. Thank you.
Let's see if I already have a tunic to give her.
Getting by.
I do. I'm just gonna give it to her.
Here's what you asked for. This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward. This is the keepsake I'm looking for. Right. I'll see if I can find it. Thank you. How are you? Getting by. Here's what you asked for. This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. This is the keepsake I'm looking for. Right. Thank you.
Don't know if I have a brigandine yet. Nope, so I can't do any of that yet, but basically what's going to happen is you're going to find that a lot of times, a lot of the items that the different villagers give you as rewards are going to be a piece of what you're going to need for the quest of others. Like you saw in the first one, it gave me rice. Rice will be used in the rice balls, so I probably have the ingredients to do that now. So 3 of the 5 is downed. And just 1 more.
Have you learned anything new? Here's what I've turned up on. Good work. Here's your reward.
And see, one of the things that the other person needed was a ring. There was a ring, so all kinds of. It's a big circle.
Here's what I've turned up on the
There we go. I can take all of these quests.
Help my little kill those mad.
I apologize in advance. You're going to hear this repetitively.
Have you learned anything? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Oh, I can actually do multiple. I forgot about that.
Help Sean the merchant rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead.
Alright, let's see exactly what all we're killing here. Dollhammer, Claremont. Wolfman. Some of these we've come across, some of these we have not. Dollhammer we have. Giermund. Okay, so it looks like just the one. So Dollhammer, I believe this is just mostly on the boat. Yeah. So I will travel back to the boat now. And just as quick as that, that is done. Actually, do I have any more? Can't remember what shard that thing drops. Head flail. Could use 2 more of those shards, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, I have not re-equipped equipment, so let me get my luck increased. Doesn't look like anything else will increase my luck, so... maybe this will make one of these drop a little bit quicker. Actually, it looks like I can kill this thing in 1 hit now. Oh. Should probably grab the items they're dropping too. Nah, heck with it. So I could definitely never be a speedrunner because I play these games too much to completion. I'm trying to think if I've ever even unlocked any of the achievements for games that require you to beat it in X number of hours. I don't think I ever have. Maybe one that you can play in like 3 hours or something. Actually, do I need... I don't remember what these things give you. Just one more of the head flail shards and then I'll be done here. So, while it looks like I'm doing okay, I am still having to adjust for the bit of lag. So, right now I'm not entirely pleased with the experience just because it is noticeable how much it's off. I did not get a chance to test the wired connection, but I don't think wired and Bluetooth should both be the same, so I expect both of those experiences should be better than the Wi-Fi experience regardless. I think I'm just going to quickly go back and forth, just see if I can get this shard. I don't really need anything else right now. Oh. Olive roses, so... Okay. I will not bore everyone with that too much longer. Wait, let's turn in that quest before I save.
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Good work. Here's your reward.
Don't believe there was any of those others I could do right now. Sabnock. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Oh wait, there was also Demon. Oh, it's the thing outside of the haircut place. Okay, that'll be an easy one to do as well. believe it should be this enemy. Yep. Yeah, let's kill the doggy. Alright, just one more of those. I'm trying to remember what the dog gives you. I'm kind of curious. Ooh, increased intelligence. That's a nice one. Not yet. I want to see what this dog gives me. I said it before, and then this guy gave me something. Nah. Guess I can't get lucky that it's going to do that again. I'll come back here later. No. Ooh, finally got a familiar. So familiars will just simply go around and kill things for you. They're really, really handy to have on hand. Okay, so this is an ability for a gun. Let's see, do I have any of those weapons? Oh wait, I also have this now. So there's that. Do not have... Oh, this is actually... I believe this is actually the swords. I'm trying to remember. I think this is the sword. The sword I just found. It also comes in a actual weapon. But I believe I have to actually increase the rank of it before I can actually use it. Let's go look at that shard. Yeah, I believe it actually, maybe if I have it turned off. Yeah. So I can either have it as a familiar or as the sword itself. Which, it's really nice. I'm going to stick with this so then I can still have the familiar as well. Come on, sword. Attack yourself. I really can't remember if there's anything about that eyeball or if it's just there. He was a bit good kitty. Man, Bloodbringer is so angry. I still can't move that yet. So this is where I actually would come after the Rainbow Room. If I recall correctly, that cat is actually one of the Kickstarter rewards. Someone turned in a picture of their cat and got it turned into a demon. I think there's also a dog head somewhere in the game. If I recall correctly, that's also one of those Kickstarter rewards. So while Kickstarter has good and bad sides to it, sometimes it's neat to be able to get your own impressions in on the game by backing it. So it's kind of a nice thing. And you will notice every now and then a level up thing comes up on the screen, and that's for the familiar itself. The familiars do actually level up. Shoot. So there we go. Now we can move these things. There we go. Now we have another familiar. Let's see, what level is this one? This level is 9. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Silver Knight. I don't know if I can actually get up here yet. Can, but there's nothing up there. And now we just take a little break, enjoy the lights, and enough. Let's see, what did we just recently get? So the Unicorn Ring, in addition to the abilities that it gives you, or the stat increases, also gives you a increased healing, basically, from potions and stuff. So that is useful, especially at this early part in the game. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can now go back to where we just were, and we can go back down to that bridge. There's probably some places that we can now get to, but I'll just come across those later on. I was hoping I was going to go over and bounce against that guy. Jeez. Okay. Let's see, was there anywhere I'd want to go? So technically all I need to do is go down and over to there. I think while I'm up here, maybe I'll go up there to the upper left. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, just for exploration purposes. Well, and I need to kill 2 of those anyway, so this will work. We'll just come back in here and kill another one of those. And we'll walk across even though I already killed the one I needed. Jeez, I'm gonna get killed by this stupid dog if I'm not careful. I don't believe I can get up there yet until I get the double jump ability or the light refractor. So let's see if I can... There we go. Just a quick little shortcut back down here. Yeah, so nothing really special, but at least I can go through here and see if there's anything I could have unlocked with the new ability. This is why I like this weapon. It's just so easy to run through these weak places that you've already been through and just decimate the enemies there. Okay, so this is a repetitive stab. Can't go up there yet. Let's see, do I have that rapier? I think I do. There we go. Don't have the key for that. Yeah, I can't get through that yet. Cannot actually remember what the trick to that is, if it's a shard.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you. Kindly remain seated during the journey.
Yeah, back here. Whee! Okay, let's see. Lethal boots. Yeah, I didn't think I had that yet. Teleporter. Alright, I am going to attack this one some more, because I definitely want this one. If I remember correctly, this is the one that will give you the fairy familiar. But I think you have to have pretty high luck for her to drop. She's a harder... Man, I love when I say things and they just they go against what I say. That works out well. So yeah, so what she'll do is she'll come to your aid and actually heal you with like fairy items that you can create or collect from her. Kill her a few more times, see if I can get another shard to drop. Okay, won't do that anymore. Actually, think. I want to say she sits down on the piano when you start playing.
Cinder and light veil the air, bring the night, and your eyes they close. Sweet repose suspended. The hours fly, years go by. Then the morning comes, shadowed by the moon, and the
I thought that was a nice little pause to do. Can't remember if the imp or one of the other familiars also does something there, but I was fairly certain she did. Shoot. I think I could jump on that. It may require the double jump to do what I'm wanting to do. Nope. Bad jump. This is where I can fake looking like I'm doing okay with the sword with the lag, but it's hard to time your jumps when you're dealing with the lag. So what I just got, I should have left it up on the screen a second longer, is you'll collect books for new recipes and stuff, sort of like what you will when you get new hairstyles. That was a new recipes for making items for the fairy to use on you. I really feel like going down here yet. No, I'm gonna go back up. Really bad luck with dealing with that one. Let's see. Kind of want to get this shard from this one. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this one is really nice to have early in the game because basically there's a chance of increasing the number of things you get from performing alchemy. So I'm actually going to very likely sit here and grind for this to get all 9 shard torments. So maybe I'll come back to this, but I will be doing that here soon. What I'll probably do is I'm getting close to probably finishing the stream for the night. But what I will be doing in between this stream and the next stream is I'll go around and collect some of these shards, so then I'll fulfill my completionist nature, but not bore everyone with every single grinding battle that I go through. But so I won't progress the story any further, unlock any additional locations, but I will. But I'm definitely going to go and grind some of the shards that I want to have on hand. This is a really cool place. I don't want to go here yet. This has a really cool boss fight. So actually, you know what? I think just one. It's probably a good time to close up the stream. So I'll hit the save point one more time. All right. So get a little better with the stream deck over here. So hopefully this one went a little better than the last two. I've worked on some things. Obviously, I've done some things with the stream deck, and I'm actually paying attention to when my face is up on the screen and not showing you the game. And I've also got some better lighting, which I think it looks a lot better. So hopefully over the next few sessions of doing this, we'll get a nicer setup. Working on some things in the background. I'm not going to spend a whole lot on looks, but you know, little things like some lighting is kind of nice and whatnot. So I'm going to work on figuring out some more lights to put back there or stretch that light across the back. In addition to doing reviews of this Luna application and then the service and the controller, we also do a lot of board game reviews. That's what we do more than anything. And this week we'll actually have a few new reviews going up for the Mouse Cheese Cat Cucumber. You know why I had to look, because the long name. This game is actually going to be going Kickstarter on Tuesday, so I'm going to be doing I have a full review ready for it. I just need to take a couple pictures, and then it'll be up. But I'll also probably later this week do a video review showing off all the pieces of this game. I also have this review for Taco Ninja all finished. I just need to post it up. I think I have like one picture left to take. But this will be another game that'll be going up. But I believe it's already out. You can already buy this. Its Kickstarter was last year. And then another published game that's a year or two old, Cloud Control from 25th Century Games. I've had this on my hand. I should have had this done a month ago, but world events and life and stuff. But so yeah, we do a lot of those types of reviews as well. So if you haven't checked out our website, go to WVGamers.org, and you can see all of the board game reviews that we do. Feel free to subscribe and like our YouTube or Twitch channel wherever you're catching this from. I am trying to do a little more of this. I will be doing some streams of some board games here coming soon. Hopefully Mando will be able to come back and do some more with us as well. Her job is finally starting to stabilize a little bit. She actually did get to come home a little bit this weekend, but not really long enough to do a stream or anything. So hopefully we're going to have some more content with the two of us coming out. But be patient with us on that. That's going to probably still be another few weeks to a month down from now until we're able to do that. But hopefully this stream kind of went a lot better, and I'll be rewatching it later this week to see like what things I need to improve. And yeah, hopefully anybody who happens to watch this, during the stream or catch this later, drop us some a like and whatnot, and let us know how we're doing. Let me know if there's anything that you have suggestions for. I don't do streaming. This is kind of first jump into this. So if there's anything that you saw that you did not like during this, let me know. If there's anything you want to see changed in the background, that's something I'm obviously working on. So feel free to drop a comment about that, but just know I know that there's some things that need to be done, like finishing this rope light and whatnot. But anyways, I hope you enjoy, and we'll catch you next time.